Oh, dude, it constantly bugs out. I get these lags, and it is so annoying. I've tried Googling it to figure out what the just stuff on these. They look really good though. My Wi-Fi is like really bad, so I don't even know if I can stream. So fair warning if this is like super buggy. I apologize. Beautiful. Just gotta do that 10 more times now. We're actually gonna that's great. That looks really good. Another lag spike. Freezes up. So frustrating. What am I doing? Got distracted. And I think those oh, it's all different. This one. Oh, all the same except top two. That doesn't make sense. Shadowing should be coming this way. Hands. This way. This way. Shadowing should be coming this way. The sun's right here, shining that way. All the reflections come. So it doesn't really matter a whole lot as long as it's all consistent. This is not. There you go. Boom. Boom. What? What did I skip? Oh, back hurts so bad. There's another lag spike, dude. It just program just freaks out half the time. Um, So I could just take these directly, paint over, but the problem is that it doesn't actually transfer the transparency the same way, obviously. So instead of fighting it the whole time, I'm going to basically do like a very rudimentary shading with the exact same scaling of shades, just in red, but solid colors, and then later I can just swap them all out as I need them. Because there's going to be like 10 other variants of this NPC or more, who knows. And each one's going to have a slightly different color or tone or, whatever. If I have a template one that I can just essentially copy paste and remake, then perfect. But if that template one is this weird transparent one, then it's just frustrating. We're basically going to remake this art 3 different times for all these. This one and this one are almost the same. I mean, they technically are as of right now. That's going to be the forward and backward. And obviously this one's going to be the side to side. And I'm just going to flip the image. I don't like doing that half the time, but no one's going to notice that. But the forward back, I think you do need to visually see which direction you're going. No, I do need to have. I can't just flip the image. I do need to have it go two different ways. Okay. Because if you're going this way, the rocks are going to rotate that way. And if you go the other way, the rocks are going to rotate this way. And they go that way. And then they go this way. And then they go that way. And then this way. So I got to redo it. Well, I guess I could just flip it the other way. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Why we make everything in layers. Let's do that really quick before we get ahead of ourselves. Now these should look like they go the other way. Yeah. Got it. Didn't need to change any textures. Just just change 2 frames and it creates a totally different illusion. Kind of fun. Now the problem is that we got to flip this whole guy. Really shouldn't be that big of a deal. Now, there a I've been doing this like the whole time. Is there a flip tool? Flip tool. Oh, oh, oh. You know how much time I've wasted literally like counting how many pixels are across down here and then physically rotating it. I haven't Googled it the whole time. Jeez. Oh well. Now I can literally do this and then do that. Oh my gosh, dude. You know how many like do you know how much time I would save? I would have saved. Oh well. Oh well. We learned it now. Happen. Now you'll go that way and then go that way and then go that way and then go that way. Now this one will make the bottom one. All the rocks are going. Guess that I don't understand. I don't understand this program sometimes. I'm like, hi guys, I suck at this. There's a lag spike. And actually, I mean, technically, of course I added it. All right, quick. Oh wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. They're all freaking out. Oh my god. Stuff hurts my head. Like the rocks feel like they're going the wrong way now. I can't think about it too much. Get distracted. Focus on doing colors right. Um, super easy. Go like this. We're gonna stop. First one, light version of it. Exactly how many we are. Those not the same color? There we go. Of course, we got the little. So now we can do this here. Call this our neutral color. Here we go. Kind of into the bluish color. Oh, no, that's just flat white, pretty much. The fuzz, not white. Bring this in. There we go. There's our palette. That simple. That now to find out where we want light to kind of reflect from. We want it this the same the whole way. Gonna be kind of like holding over, so going for absolute perfection here. We're just part. Heyo. Haha. That's it. That's there we go. All right. Kind of you Not too shabby. Hey, hey, hey. But come on. Come on. Thank you, Load Co-Fanatic. I'm glad you've been following along. And I'm sorry you've been following along because this is going swimmingly. We're making blob creatures. That's how low this game has gone. No audio. There may be audio. I have a noise gate on my mic. So it cuts all my audio because I have a child downstairs that screaming every once in a while. Sweet, I knew it. I'm not that dumb sometimes. Oh boy. So I say I don't I'm not too good at this half the time in this pixel art stuff. Still learning, but learning slowly. But I'm learning. You frick. Aha, I win. Oh. It looks so bad. It looks so bad. Oh. Oh. That looks so bad. It's so funny when you flip it and you're like, frick, dude. Also bring this down. Three. Oh, see this timer? This timer just went off. I had somebody on TikTok. They said, I made that post today saying, I said we hit 1,000 wish list, and this guy commented on the video and said, "Hey, hit me up in 8 hours when I get off work, so I remember, or else if you don't, I won't remember it." So I set a time. I set an 8 hour timer on my phone when I got that message, and so now I'm gonna now I'm gonna DM him. I just thought it was funny. He was literally like, "Remind me in 8 hours." And I was like, "What am I, your concierge?" Dude, there was another guy on that post that did the same thing. They're like, it's time. That sun is so bright. Everybody makes fun of me in my videos. I don't know if anybody's noticed. That's why I put tinfoil on my windows. It's because the sun sets and it's like right here. It's horrible. How do we fix this? Really just gonna have to do this one manually. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Any new features in the game? You load it up. Boot it up. Let's see what happens. For a second. You want to see my spaghetti code? It's so bad. I'm like embarrassed. It's like worse than like what Minecraft was first made. Like I heard stories about that. I know nothing. I'm not a code. I'm not. I'm new to this. I'm very new to this. So don't bully me. Um, can I switch to the other screen? Did I do that right? No, we're broken. All right, I'm gonna keep it over here. It's all glitched out. Ah, you triggered my ADD. Um, so we're working on what's called the distribution center. So it's the place that like all the crops that your character is going to create and sell, they're all going to go to this place. Now, you don't have to visit this location to actually sell crops when you're actually playing the game. You'll have a little guy come up to you. I'm always worried. I'm like, is it going to crash this time? You have a little guy come up to you and he can like you can a supply runner. I'm stuttering. I'm listening to music. I probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm trying to talk. Um, you can schedule this supply pickup. They'll come and pick up all your crops and then they'll take it to this other place where this distribution center thing is. As far as that, the doors are my input audio is not working for the not working. You can't hear my beautiful door sounds, but um no, so right now, as dumb as this sounds, um I have the game to a point where I have all these random little systems in place to start creating actual content. So I created this little item creator plugin. So now I can just plug in all these different um, items as I create them. I don't know if you've ever played, like how much Minecraft you've played, but I was obsessed with it my entire childhood. There's a website called MC Stacker that you could plug in all. It just gave you a bunch of drop down menus on how to like make super complicated commands and all that, and then you could just copy paste it, and then you could do the craziest stuff. That's what I recreated essentially here, but to add in new items. So I could literally just type in an item, which category it goes into. I have to upload a image obviously to it. Other random things. Same thing with the plants and recipes. That's for like like recipes or plants or whatever. Um it's kind of cool. It's it's definitely it's complicated, but it makes it a lot easier because now I just plug in all the information I want to have in the game into this, and then it'll create a resource for that. So um somewhere you can see that here. Items. Uh Dude, A Sprite is so freaking glitchy, dude. I get these random lag spikes like that. You see that? The mouse just like and then it keeps moving. It's so subtle. It's so frustrating. I have no idea how other people do this. I did not get this far into it. This is just kind of the thing that I came up with for my game. It's probably the least efficient way to do it, but this is what my blue collar construction brain came up with as a way to do it. It is a place you will be able to visit, the distribution center that is. Um, my the vibe I'm going for the distribution center is a place that you'll go to like that's where you'll interact with NPCs. So I want it to be super busy. The the theme I'm going for to make it feel alive is the same type of vibe that you would find in like the Lego Star Wars Cantina, Lego Star Wars: The Complete Saga. That's kind of what I'm going for this. So when you first boot up the game, it's going to be very similar to Animal Crossing New Horizons, or really all the Animal Crossing games to an extent, where you go somewhere and then you plug in all your information, and then they'll help you get situated with which base you're assigned to. I haven't got that far into it yet. I'm just trying to do all the different things for that. So the tutorial room, there's like a training room that in the in-game lore, that's how they're going to train you to use your station and stuff, and you'll opt in to skip that like if you're already certified or whatever. I haven't figured out the tutorial stuff yet. Obviously that's a whole nother thing. But it'll be super fun. So I just have like this is like the equivalent of me just like chicken scratch sketch drawings. Like this is not none of this is finished. This is all like all this is subject to change. This is just me barfing out stuff into my brain. Um this room, as stupid as it looks now, is going to be super cool later. It will be. I'm not putting a lot of effort into this right now because there's other high ticket priority things I should be focusing on that'll make this easier in the future. This this room is going to be like a comedy club slash small auditorium. So there's going to be people coming in, like NPCs coming in here to do like live music. Every once in a while, you can sit down when there's certain NPCs up that are going to do stand up. But the jokes I'm going to get from the stand up are all jokes. I'm not going to show them here because half of them I'd get banned on YouTube. But I tried getting into stand up a while ago, and so I have like this notebook of pages and pages and pages and pages and pages of the word like the dumbest jokes you've ever heard. And some of them are so bad that like I wrote them. I'm like, I can never tell anybody this. It's so like just but there's dumb ones like I had one stupid one. It was like um gosh, you're gonna all leave. All three of you are gonna leave. But the one of the jokes I want to put in the game is yeah, some guy came up to me, told me he was a subcontractor. I thought that was like construction or something. Turns out he's just a recruiter for Subway. Kidding. I'm sorry. That was dumb. That was bad. I apologize. But stuff like that, or it's just going to be, and there's no voice acting in the game. It's all text based, so like the punchlines are going to be even dumber because you have to read them out. I have a couple funny ideas, but I don't want it to be like I want it to be something if the player wants to go there and experience that, they can, but they don't don't have to. The same type of feeling like if you've played Animal Crossing, going to go see like KK Slider in the club or whatever it was. Um this game, another thing I'm taking, I sound like I'm copying Animal Crossing, but I am kind of copying Animal Crossing, but I'm not. But I am and I'm not. I'm copying Animal Crossing. I apologize. But it's because it's a good game, guys. But the um what do you call it? This game is going to be tracking in real life time. And I can prove that. I already have that set up, even though the game is so early on. Hit continue. Look up here. That's made up. That number is just irrelevant. But right now, June 23rd. It is June 23rd. It also tracks the clock on your system automatically. So the game is going to evolve and change, and certain plants will be worth more money at certain points in the. So that's a lot of the stuff that I have noodling around in my brain on how I want to organize the game. So at certain points throughout the year or months or whatever, you will have different NPCs performing in this area. Down here is going to be like a little and again, I don't have anything like concrete yet, but down here is going to be a little you call it a cafeteria, and the cafeteria I have here, I want it to have the same vibe as like a mall food court. So I've been working on a lot of text, not a lot. I have a couple textures I've worked on for that. Find it. Yeah. Oh, so bad. Uh-oh. I'm gonna sneeze. Where's the sun? I'm good. So a lot of these I'm not going to use, but a lot of like the chairs and tables we'll use for the mall food court. As stupid as that is. Dude, the furniture is hard to make, man. This takes so much freaking time. And like your brain is fried after trying to figure these out. Especially trying to make them look good. It's just like because you can just plug in a bunch of random crap, but like trying to do this like legit, no AI, like you're just like, oh my gosh, dude. It is really hard. I like to a degree. I have like I really want I want the game to feel alive. That's the thing I want. And so there's a lot of scope creep I can feel coming on, but at the same time it's like if some of these things are necessary to make the game feel good and look good and like feel immersive, then it needs to be in. Um so anyways, um back to my spaghetti code here. The documentation that I have. So take celery here for example. I'm gonna um yeah, I don't remember putting these in. I was so tired. I was like punching these in. These are assets actually I got off of these are the only assets I might keep in the game that I bought from oh, I don't remember the artist's name, It was on itch.io. I'll find it really quick so I can shout it out to all three of you. I'll figure it out later. But I made this, or I got these assets, and they're just amazing. They're really good. Um, I don't know if I'll keep them in for the final game or not. There is like a, I have the what you call it? He has in there like if you buy it, you can use these for commercial use. So I'm like, I'm okay to use them. I don't have any guilt using them, but I like to, yeah. No, you're good. I enjoy talking about this. It also helps me explore to see how stupid my game is. Because every time I explain stuff out loud, I go, "Oh crap, that makes no sense at all." Like that sounded good in my head, and then I say it out loud to a human, and I'm like, "No." And everybody in real life that I talk to about this game has no idea what they're talking about. Every single person, because this is everybody I know personally, because I come from construction, obviously. All the blue collar guys I know, and I'm one of them. I'm the only one that doesn't share this opinion, but every single one of them goes, "Oh, for your, you know what you should do for your game? You should make it so you have like you'll make a ton of money if you do this. Put in like in-app purchases with like little extra um cosmetic things you can buy for your character." And I'm like, yes, if you do it right, yeah, you could make a lot of money doing that, but that is not the vibe I'm going for this game at all. And also, if you're not really thinking clearly about what that does as far as making a game, that makes no sense. Like as a reward for gameplay, how do I explain this? When you put up a paywall, it's a wall that you have to climb over to get. And so for the 100%ers that are trying to get everything in the game, the second you put a paywall up, it's just like, oh yeah, there's this one thing, and the only way to complete it is not through skill, not through talent, not through grinding. It's through using your in real life money. And for a game like this specifically, I feel like there's going to be a lot of items in this game. A lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. A lot of different sets of furniture, a lot of NPCs, a lot of different avenues you can go with it. This is going to be a dream for someone who loves to collect items. And the second that you put up something like, you know, in-app purchases for some cosmetic skin that you can have for your main character, I'm not about that. Like maybe I have something for like if you buy the game early, or if we set up a Kickstarter. I've been debating throwing that idea around. I don't know yet, but something like that makes sense to me. Exclusive for those people that helped really early on. But like just like that works for like something like Call of Duty or CS:GO, and even then people get really upset about it. But anyways, I'm like leaning over here because it like blinding my face every time I go in here. But I can walk around in this. Then I'm gonna go back to my Sprite. Gosh dang, I wish I had Sprite right now. I haven't drank a lot of water today. I should probably go get some water. This also shows how big the distribution center is compared to everything else. Like when you go into this room, these are all prototypes. This isn't actually like set in stone yet. But this will be like a clinic that you can go to. So if your character passes out in space, you run out of the air or whatever in your suit, you will probably spawn in here, and then you can go back out. Eventually, you'll be able to upgrade it for your own base, where you can put in your own cryopod in your base. And if you are able to unlock that for your base, you won't respawn at the distribution center. You can actually respawn at your own base, so it's easier. Some people might find a way to glitch that out or abuse it, but I'm all for that. Um, I'll show this really quick. I said I wouldn't. I'd get back to the thing, but I can't help myself. I had my brother play this, and he was this was a while ago. This was before I had a lot of this other stuff set up. I don't even think I had farming set up. No, I did. I had just gotten the farming stuff set up. But I had all I had set up was the asteroids and then being able to fly around in space. And the zero gravity mechanics were a little glitchier back then too. But he spent a lot of time trying to figure out how the asteroids spawn, because when you destroy asteroids, they give you resources, and that's how you get the resources to build your. You all see that? The freaking asteroid went through the door. That's not supposed to do that. The freaking. You watch my other video. I legitimately do this. I didn't. This wasn't a bit. Keep a notepad by you. Write down these stupid things. Door. Collision. Broken. And I'll remember what that means. Oh, my guy died. And he respawned. He's immortal. Anyways, I got ADD. My brother was asking me, yeah, I see in the top corner up here, you are collecting resources, but dude, this freaking sun is so bright, it is killing me. I keep blinding myself. When the first thing, I'm rambling all over the place. Me and my brother are like technical Minecraft players. So like we have loved, we're the people that get on the server and we're making like the craziest farms right off the bat. He's the best at like making villager breeders I've ever seen in Minecraft. Just so freaking fast. Every single time. And it pisses off everybody else on the server because it just destroys the economy every single time. Because you're just like, everyone's like, I just got coal, and he's like, I have full diamond. Like, so when he played the game a while ago, I was just doing some just rudimentary play testing just to see how somebody else would play. First question he had after he figured out the building mechanics and all that, he was, how do the asteroids spawn? And I was like, well, so they spawn on a donut around you, and so there's a zone around the player they don't spawn. It's the same concept as like how mobs spawn in Minecraft. They won't spawn within a certain radius of you, but then they will spawn in a certain like donut ring around you. And if they exceed that donut a certain amount, they'll despawn. But it's not super complicated, but he wanted to know what those ratios were and stuff. And then he stayed up till 2 a.m. and he built an asteroid farm where he built like a machine. Not that there's any pistons or anything in this game yet. But he built a machine where he could just collect asteroids and then he'd like sift through them on which ones he wanted, and then he'd move them. And like, I was just like, dude, chill out, chill out. You can't exploit my game this soon. It's not ready. This sun is so freaking bright. Dinner's ready. Well, y'all, for those of you who just joined, I forgot how bad it looked. Oh my gosh, dude. It's so bad. This one's okay. I like this one. Maybe it'll look better because it's not translucent right now. This I had a birthday party recently. What is this? The blob on my screen? This, sir, is the prototype for a alien NPC. I've been making a lot of different aliens for the game. I want it to be like a diverse group of aliens that you can encounter with and different NPCs and stuff. And I want it to be a little unique. I want them all to be understandable though, and things that you can physically relate to. But I really wanted a blob creature. I really want a blob alien. I want a jello guy so badly. I really want a blob species. That's all I ask. That's all I want. They make me giggle. And the for this one, this animation. I've been doing this for too long. I suck at this. From far, if you squint and look far away, look too bad. Oh my lord, look of that shading. So, okay, for context, these colors, the red is a template. It's not it's going to look like this. But the reason I'm not using these colors is because these the opacity's down like 20%. So if I were to draw with these right now, you overlap them on accident. You end up having to erase it, and it just sucks. So what I'm gonna do is later, oops, later it's gonna be I'll switch it by oh, I was like, bro, no way. Later I'll switch it by literally doing this. Why didn't that work? Oh, dude. Why isn't this working now? Why is it not deleting it? Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm so stupid. That's why. Freaking idiot. Because I had the other layer behind it. Yeah, I was like, no way. I have a layer behind it. And I was like, why is this like a different, this is like a purple color and it's wrong and it's not translucent. So later we'll be using these, later we'll be using this red one to create our template. And then I'll just copy paste all the different things, colors and variations, sizes and all that to it. I just need a template alien to go off of, and then later we can make it all work. But anyways, I think that's gonna do it for me though. I might be on later. We'll see. I don't know if I'm gonna keep. I don't mind streaming. Streaming while I'm doing code. I don't know if I could do that because like when I do art, at least like I can get a little ADD, but like I have to like I have to be so focused when I do that like this. But I have a lot of art I gotta do. I have like pull up my thing of Yeah, like these guys. This is my Squidward guy I made on accident the other day. I rage quit him because I was trying to figure out how do I want to make the tail do this thing. Dude, thank you for making the fan art. Dude, I actually got like our first fan art the other day, and it was really cool. My wife keeps like pinging me um to go eat some dinner downstairs. I'm so surprised. Is this stream? I don't know how bad the stream quality is. Our Wi-Fi is like 2 megabytes a second right now. Um, so this is the other guy that we had made. A lot of people are confused on what this was. Problem is the animation's also really fast, so it makes it look a lot more bouncy than it is. I need to fix the legs, but the front and back don't look too bad. Um, a lot of people are like, what is this thing?" Um, it's a creature who has 4 legs. I didn't know what to do with the third leg, and I didn't want to look stupid, or the fourth leg here, so I didn't want it to look stupid. So you can see the 4 legs here. Suck at art. I'm not an artist. Um. Anyways, 4 legs and 1 arm that comes out of like the front of their chest, and then it's like got 3 joints to it, so it can fully articulate and move around. It's a cool idea, but translating it to pixel art so that way people can look at it and know exactly what it is going to be really frustrating. So I think we're going to do is on the capsule art of the game, we're going to draw this alien and put it on the capsule art for the game. So that way you have a little bit of context, because I think this is going to be the only alien in the game that is going to be, even if you drew it perfectly with pixel art, I think it's going to be really hard to interpret what exactly it's supposed to be. If you do art, you're an artist. Well, well, let me challenge you on that. Let me have this in one of my videos. You've probably seen it if you've watched my YouTube channel. This is a self-portrait I did of me and my wife. Can't see it this sun. There you go. I'm an artist. I seriously, I've had this hung up on our wall in like the last 3 houses we've lived at, and she hates it. I love it. Dadgummit, I'm an artist. Um, all right, I'm gonna pull up this fan art and then I'm gonna go. If I can find it. Here it is, I think. There we go. I was just so happy when I saw this. I love the coffee. Yeah. Stuff like this makes me so happy because it's like the game it's like bigger than just like a my slow brain. It's people are actually like, "Oh, this is what I would imagine it's like." And besides the coffee, maybe I'm gonna add coffee to the game just because of this #1 base builder. I love it, man. It's so cool. Well, appreciate all. Got 18 views on this. That's not bad for a live stream. For me, this is like my second stream I've ever done. My first one I deleted because it was so bad. Satisfactory vibes. Don't judge me. I'm gonna look up satisfactory vibes. Am I not understanding a reference? What is? Isn't that is that another base building game, or am I thinking of something else? No, I'm thinking of fact or I don't. Honestly, I'm probably like one of the only game devs that I don't play a lot of games. I don't play as many games as I probably should. I'm not I'm not oblivious to a lot of games, but I don't play as much as I should. I'll have to look it up. Well, I'm trying not to. I'm really trying. As stupid as this sounds, I'm trying not to look up a lot of other base building games. Because I'm really okay. It's like a 3D Factor. Okay. Um, that sounds really fun actually. But anyways, all right, y'all. I'm popping off. So thank you for stopping by. I might be on later. We'll see. I might be on later when the sun's down. I'm not I'm not blinding myself because it is not fun having like my monitors over here like away from it, so it sucks. But cool. All right, guys, we'll see you later.